Hi and welcome to this lecture on software construction. Don't worry, I have no intention of trying to describe the entirety of software construction in one short lecture. This is merely about the short process of construction itself, that is the programming of the whole thing. So I'll try to describe what we're trying to do, what's involved in software construction as opposed to testing or architecture or something of that nature. I'll cover the need for continuous inspection, and I'll try and cover some criteria for when are you finished, what's done, when are you done. Now, the primary concern in software construction usually is, oddly enough, coding standards, and not the language that you're going to use, because that changes from time to time in the use of language. I'm assuming that you actually know how to program. But one of the things that does come up is coding standards. Now, we need coding standards because software does last a long time, and there are many different people will need to understand what it is you've done. This can be really difficult if you haven't used some sort of conventions and standards. Now, take it from me. I spent a number of years maintaining old programs, and the amount of spaghetti code that I had to try and determine was not funny, and it wasn't fun. So I'm all for standard coding standards, conventions, that makes life easier for the person who's trying to come along behind you and figure out what's happened. Now, the conceptual integrity of software inevitably does degrade. This happens because designs change, requirements change, and the use of the software changes. So it will degrade. But well-constructed software will degrade more slowly than poorly constructed software.